You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Is there any rounds that you would give the other person?
Nah, baby. There's no
rounds that
strikes
you would give
again.
him?
You're not getting me to say no.
Oh, no, not on camera. I want to see if somebody's gonna say it before the camera.
Nah, I thought both of the first two was close, and then since I went at Jersey in my third, like I don't know how people will view it. It was kind of directed at Red. My thing was like, if he did choke, I knew that third round would be on steroids. Like, you know, like in the opportunity, I was like, I'm gonna take this risk.
But what he was doing is tactical.
Yeah.
That was while you was rapping. That's all
You gonna ask me
tactical.
what round my sports.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
bro, my first could be my first and second. My second could be
I
my
originally wrote-
second, third, and my third could be my first or my third.
Yeah, I originally wrote my first round as the sports bar joint.
But it's all optics. Like when he was just like, that's for the camera. Like it's not for me, y'all. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's all optics.
Nah, I just
It's all
I tried to do
defense.
a whole lot. That reverse punch.
See, I don't do this
Yo,
mic shit.
when I see y'all slap hands, I was like, yo, did they try to reverse the motions too?
Yeah, we reversed the motions and the words gonna read the same.
Like
Jersey,
when he went backwards,
Jersey,
looked like
red
the
hand,
backwards,
just a
the
rap battle.
reverse.
Watch fans
The
backward and
motion,
sure
the
30.
walking and everything he did, everything was in
And
reverse.
then
The
we-
gap and everything.
I didn't know I knew that was in reverse, but I didn't know anything.
That's why he walked forward and he walked back, all the words.
I was trying to just create some
I think even Loso turned. He might even turn.
Well, I ain't take no shot at you.
You did.
No, you did.
Rounds out of nowhere. That was fire.
Oh,
Random shot. No, and then you said
The Boombaye was crazy.
no, the Camaro.
Well, I said that bar. Camaro. Oh, Camaro. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
You just got finished getting 3-0 by Old Red.
Lies,
How you
man. The
feel?
lies they tell, man. Yo, we just put on a great battle, a really, really good battle, man. O-Red was in his bag, just as I expected. I did my thing. You know what A-Ward does. I always show up. So I think it's gonna be real good. I'm excited because battle rap is such like on pay-per-view now, and everybody's watching it as it happens. So like you can anticipate this joint like when it hits like VOD or when it drops and stuff. People got no clue, probably no tweets or nothing about it. So that's a good feeling as a battler to anticipate that. So.
And you tried to go bar for bar, sports bars with Old Red.
Yeah, you know, we had a discussion early because he does sports bars. I love sports bars, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a round with this heavily sports bars. He did too. You know, mine was my second round. His was his third, and yeah, it was good. It was real good. I think he appreciated some of my content. You know, I definitely love some of the stuff he said too. So
This is why I call you the best out of the horsemen.
What you said? What you said
he
about
said,
me?
this is why I call you the best out of the horsemen, and
Wow.
it pans it right over to you.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but like I say, man, it was a great battle. The only problem with me, I'm not that big of a sports fan. Like I watch sports, but I don't know all of the shit. So some of the shit I just couldn't get.
Yeah, it makes sense. And like, I was telling some people, like, I wrote some digestible content for your casual sports fan, but I also wanted to write some layered and deep stuff that like Red, you know, would be able to be like, yo, that's kind of crazy. I never heard a bar about that before, or that, you know, the kind of just the camaraderie of going sports bar for sports bar. You know what I mean? So it would be the same if I battled somebody that was like, you know, if me and Loso battled and we were doing Christian bars or whatever. Might not be, you know, your common ones, but you would go a little layered. So I did that. So
He did. I could see him mouthing sometimes when you would say something. If I'm correct, I think he was saying, "I said that."
yeah, he might have. You know, the one.
I'll tell you which exactly. One of them that I do remember was the WNBA got their name at the bottom. He's like, "I said that."
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing is because I said the Saint 41 Camaro bar. You know, like I said that before. But so that's just the nature of the beast, you know. You try to research your opponent's big battles and different things like that, and make sure that you know you're not, you know, doing different things like that. But then I put my rounds in substance and in context, so nobody probably has said it in a round or he didn't say it like in a round all about Jersey. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the differentiation.
One thing I can say, I'm from Jersey. I'm born and bred in Jersey.
Yeah.
But I couldn't help but respect your third round.
Thank you, man.
You know, that shit was crazy.
I took a chance, you know. I told him, I said, if he did choke, that round would have been like, it would have been like on steroids. You know what I mean?
And you went last.
And I went last, so you know, but at the same time, I knew it was a good enough round and needed to be communicated to where it could stand alone if he didn't choke too, you know? But there was some times where he was like light stumbles in a couple of his rounds, and I'm like, please.
I need this for that to work. Right. Still worked anyway.
Yeah, still did. I think everybody liked it.
Yeah, you made a lot of sense, a lot of points, you know, twerk.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
You roll.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
The
you, man.
best horseman out of
Hey,
all
man,
30
I'm just
of
doing
y'all.
what I'm just doing what I do, man. But love y'all, man, for real. Shout out to you, Uncle Rob. 15 minutes of fame, man. Appreciate you all the time, man.
No doubt. Good luck in their future endeavors, brother.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.